happened? We were jumped, that's what. Must have been about 10 of them.
How well do you know Willie? Is he living on the streets?
No, he lives at home with his family.
I see.
Look, I know what you're thinking. They're good people, okay?
I'm sure your parents will be very relieved to hear you're okay.
Oh, man, this time he's really going to go off his block.
Because you've been in a fight?
Fight? This is nothing compared to what's coming.
It's his father I'm worried about.
What?
Those old injuries on Willie's x-ray, he got those at home.
Oh, that's crazy.
Can you put me through to the police?
No way you're calling the police. Please, Carrie. You can't call the police, no way.
I can and I will.
It'll disgrace the family. Everyone will know.
If it's going to save Willie from serious injury, it's time everyone did know.
Oh, it'll only make matters worse. And you've got no proof.
I have my professional judgment based on x-rays that show injuries sustained over a considerable period of time. And I have the patient's word that kid is at serious risk.
That kid could have got those injuries playing football or anything. Okay, or fighting on the streets. It doesn't mean his father's hitting him.
I'm not prepared to waste time arguing, Sam. The boy is on his way home, and I'm not going to stand by and wait till he's brought back in here with brain damage.
Can I suggest something? Maybe I can deal with this.
You?
Yes, I thought Sam and I could talk it over.
I don't see any point.
Here's my patient.
All right. As long as you realise it's urgent. Very urgent.
Oh, right. Now, are you sure you've got everything?
I've done this before, Mum.
OK, say goodbye to Guy then.
Oh, wait, I nearly forgot.
Oh, well, I hope it's not too big. I can barely lift this as it is.
Oh, that's fearsome. You better show that to a doctor.
Oh, you little monster!
It's for you. A going away present.
Thank you. It's what I always wanted.
See ya.
Yeah, see ya. Take care of yourself, eh? And give my love to Audrey.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, Squirt. Let's get out of here.
Hey, you want to come to the airport with us?
Oh, look, maybe not. I think your mum will want to spend some time.
It's cool, I asked her.
Well, okay, sure.
Come on.
Yep, I'm coming. Let's go.
Just because there's someone, it doesn't mean the father's got to be a child basher.
Well, nobody's saying that. Do you know the family?
Yeah. Oh, sort of. I mean, I see them at church all the time.
Perhaps they have some problems. Money problems? I mean, that can stress anyone to the point where they lash out.
I don't think so. His mum and dad have both got jobs. His father's a security guard.
He's a big man, then?
Doesn't mean he beats his kids. There's got to be a different explanation.
I can't leave a patient at risk of severe injury. I need to find out what's going on. I'm going to have to talk to the family.
Let me talk to the family.
Yes, okay. But as soon as you can, all right?
Like the colours?
Yeah, I loved them. That marbly thing, that's great.
Will be when it's finished. Works a treat in bathrooms. Just goes to show how a simple idea can transform a boring old space into something rather pleasant.
Oh, hey, with your talents, anything is possible.
You made a decision about the new decor for the clinic yet?
Look, I've had a hell of a day. Do we have to discuss that now?
Well, I've only got a few more costings to do and my proposal's finished. It really would help to have a commitment, darling. Just say yes.
Not now.
Michael, I need to know. More to the point, I'd like the work.
I earn enough for both of us. What are you so desperate for?
God, we're back to that, are we? Interior design is my job. It's not some kind of a hobby.
It's all right. And you were very good at it. Very professional. I
Don't patronise me. The point is, I want to earn my own income, lead my own life, which you've never understood or wanted to admit.
Then why badger me for work? If you're so independent, find your own.
I can, and I have. But I've done a lot of work on the designs for the clinic, and I want a decision. Is that so difficult?
At the moment, yes. I don't know whether I can afford it until I've discussed budgets with Jenny.
Well, whose decision is this, Michael? Yours or hers?
Look, I just can't go rushing into it. I have long-term financial plans to consider.
You might as well sleep with Jenny Harrison. You take so much notice of her.
cheaper. Man, what a waste of tomato sauce.
Yeah, it wasn't very scary, was it?
You wouldn't have said that a month ago. You were a big wussy pussy back then. Hey, do you know any good horror stories?
Oh, I hate horror stories.
Have you heard the one about the bikie on the desert road?
I don't think I want to hear this.
There's a bikie on the desert road. Terrible storm. He stops, pulls over, changes his jacket around the other way, buttons it up the back to keep out the wind. Gets back on his bike. Vroom! As fast as he can, he wants to get home. He can't see anything, the blizzard's so strong. Dim lights, getting brighter and brighter. Straight into an army truck. They take him to hospital. His life hanging by a thread. The ambulance man turns to the doctor and says, "He wouldn't have made it this far, doctor, if I hadn't turned his head to face the right direction."
Oh, yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, it is, eh? You want a cup of tea?
Please.
Another horror story?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, very convincing. Steve, what's wrong? Come on, Steve, what is it?
It's
What?
huge. It's got spikes all over it. These eyes. These huge claws. It's in the kitchen. On the bench. Don't go in there! Don't...
Oh, for heaven's sake, it's only a wetter.
Don't say that word.
Come on, little fellow.
What are you doing?
See the common wetter?
Keep it away from me!
It's okay, it's safe, you can come out.
Don't let it out. Just don't.
It won't hurt you, honestly. We used to keep them at school.
I don't care, okay?
Well, you won't find much to eat here, little matey. We're all carnivores.
Look.
I told you I knew some nice
Just
vegetarian.
keep it away, okay? I got one caught in my hair when I was a kid. It was the scariest thing that ever happened to me. Can you please just put it out the door?
Well, why don't I make a shelter for it then, and then you can get used to it?
Look, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I got wettophobia. Now, can you please just get it away from me?
Okay. Okay, bye-bye, wetter.
Thank you.
The car's not running right at all. What makes them behave like that?
Like what?
You know, missing, stalling, or whatever you call it. You blokes are supposed to know these things.
Are we?
Yeah, we'll have to take it into the garage. Fat lot of use you turned out to be.
Hey, I'm a sensitive new age guy. I'm not into that blokey kind of stuff.
Oh, is that right? You and Andrew got pretty blokey.
Yeah, towards the end. He's a good kid.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
You're missing him already.
Silly, isn't it? He's barely left.
Well, at least you know he's happy with Audrey.
Yeah, but she won't be there forever. Just getting on.
That's all right. He can come and live with you. You get him for all that grotty teenage stuff.
How would you feel about that? I mean, if we were still together.
Oh, just fine. I did a weekend course in tough love once. I'm dying to try it out. And, well, it'd be good practice.
For what?
Kids of our own.
Are you serious?
Where are the odds?
Yoga. Mum's taking Marge.
Oh, gross, Marge and leotard.
Enough to make you puke, eh?
Must run in the family. Want some of this?
Nah, I just filled myself with chips.
Don't feel like it much anymore either. I'm supposed to be on a diet.
Wanna watch telly?
Nah.
What's wrong with you?
Mum and Dad are fighting again.
What about?
Everything. Same old stuff. I knew it'd turn out like this.
Yeah, mine too. I mean, as soon as they got back together, they were at it again. I think they'd have more brains.
Alex is playing games too. Trying to get me and Stuart back together. Fat chance.
How does she reckon she's going to do that?
She's given him a job painting our bathroom. Reckons she only wants him round there so she can perv.
You sure you're on a diet?
What?
It's okay. I didn't break in. I climbed through the window.
What are you doing here, man? It's midnight.
I got nowhere else to go.
What about home?
I can't. I've run away.
Why?
When my dad got me home, he started to lay into me again, eh?
So, what's his problem, man? Can you talk to him?
No way. I can't go back now. No way.
We've got to get this sorted out. Listen, I'll come with you, okay? We'll both talk to him.
I can't.
Why not? It's your home. He's your old man.
I just can't.
Wooly, if I'm going to be any help to you, you're going to have to tell me what it's all about.
I had him back.
You what?
I couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, man.
Come on, Sam. I got nowhere else to go.
Yeah, all right. You can sleep on the couch.
Thanks. You saved my life, man.
You realize I'm going to have to tell your parents where you are?
No.
They'll be worried.
No.
I'm sorry, Willie. I have to.
What are you doing out there? I'm lonely.
Possess your soul with patience, as my dear aunt used to say. There, worth waiting for?
Definitely. Where did you get that?
I'm not telling you.
I didn't think social workers' wages ran to such luxuries.
They don't. I raided the family trust. Now, I always think champagne should be imbibed well horizontal, don't you?
Definitely. Oh, heaven.
I didn't realise you were in.
Yeah, I had an early patient and a pile of paperwork.
Michael, is Rachel all right?
Well, apart from the usual teenage stuff, I think so. Why?
Well, she was round at my place last night, not looking happy.
Yeah, well, not looking happy is a career choice for Rachel at the moment. Next week could be something else. Now, can I go? I have Mrs. Fitzharding about to spend a fortune with us.
Oh, good. Then I can order the computers.
No, not quite. I am still thinking about that.
So what do I say to the rep? He'll give us a very good deal if we make up our minds soon.
I can't discuss it now.
By the end of the day, then. Please? Have you spoken to Alex about the design plans?
Not in any depth, no.
But you haven't given her the go-ahead?
No.
Fine. Just so long as you realise, if you muck around much more, we'll lose this deal on the computers. And we both know what that's worth.
Computerisation is a major development for this clinic, and it is expensive. I will take as long as I like to think it through from every angle. All right?
You're the boss.
Hey, Stevie, I'm sorry about all this, mate.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. I didn't even hear Willie come in. Yo! Great.
Have you told Sam about the weather?
What weather?
Last night on the kitchen bench, it was this big. You should have seen Steve.
My best buddy, the wuss.
Remember you and Rat, Sam? Who was the wuss then? Let us go, Joe.
See you later.
Where does this go?
I just leave it in the bathroom, man.
Talofa.
Talofa lava.
I've come for Willie.
We should talk, Mr. Siatu'u.
He's still here, isn't he?
I'm not coming. I'm never coming home again.
You'll do as you're told.
Look, I think we should talk first. Tulo. Don't you think it's time for Willie to get to school?
I suppose so. You get off to school. I'll deal with you later. I'm sorry he's been a nuisance to you.
It's okay. There's been no trouble.
That'll make a change. He's been trouble for everyone lately.
Have there been a few problems at home?
Home's not the problem. It's the crowd he's in with. Bad youngsters. I've actually told him to stay away from them. But he won't listen to me.
Teenagers, eh? I got into a bit of mischief myself at that age.
Sure, that's natural. But these ones aren't just getting up to a bit of mischief. It's a real gang.
What sort of stuff have they been into?
Bad stuff. Vandalizing, stealing cars. They fight all the time.
I guess we've all had our fights.
Not with knives. I've done my best to give him some sort of discipline. but he has no respect.
What sort of discipline?
What do you think? The only sort he understands.
Is it possible that maybe your discipline might be a little bit too strong?
Better the boy gets a good hiding than ends up in jail or dead in a brawl with knives.
The people at the clinic are saying that Willie's showing signs of being hurt badly over a long period of time. Not just normal discipline.
Those people aren't family. It's none of their business. I love my kids. My whole lying. I know what's best for them. Thank you for the tea.
Are you sure you won't have some more coffee?
No, I've got to go.
Oh, no, be late for once. Besides, you're the big boss and you work far too hard.
I have got to make our first million, all right? Now, don't
Please don't.
go leading me astray just because you've got a late start. No.
Oh, morning all.
Oh, good morning. And what were those sounds of revelry coming from your room last night?
We had a midnight feast, sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Well, that's one way of describing it.
We did.
You're a bloke's got good taste in grog, I'll say that.
Oh, so have you. I seem to remember a few steamy nights in Vegas.
Never.
See you, handsome.
Oh, we're all so happy.
Yeah, revolting, isn't it?
Well, marriage certainly seems to agree with you.
A year ago, I would have run a mile at the thought. Now I can't imagine life without him.
So you'd recommend it?
Sure would. It makes the future feel a whole lot more secure, you know? I can see what's coming and I like it. Like it a lot.
Oh, I don't think I could handle being so organised and settled.
Look, it's not as boring as it sounds. It's great having someone there for you on a regular basis. Especially with these two on their way.
Oh, you'd have friends to support you.
Yeah, and I didn't get married just for the security, but... Anyway, Fleming, why the sudden interest in marriage?
Just academic. Are you feeling all right, Tesoro?
Yes, just fine. Why?
Oh, nothing, really. It's just that...
What? What's wrong?
Nothing, Pumpkin, not a thing. It must have just been something that you've eaten, that's all.
All I've had to eat this morning is my breakfast cereal.
And did you brush all those beautiful teeth properly?
Yes.
Well, then there's nothing to worry about, is there? Here you go, guys. Oh, and by the way, Steve, this is a wetter-free zone.
Bring the papers, why don't you, Joe? Hi, Erin.
Hi, Steve. Kia ora.
Kia ora. Look, I tracked down that paper for you, and I managed to find the name of that young woman doctor she'd be worth talking to.
Excellent.
You want a coffee?
No, thanks. This feature's taking over my life, and I'm pushing the deadline as it is.
Okay, stuff's in the corner.
They're getting on like a house on fire. You never would have guessed it was me that introduced them.
Guess that must be a bit awkward.
It's horrible, isn't it?
What?
Seeing someone you like with someone else.
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, you mean Hone?
Yes, your true love.
Except he's not.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
There you go.
Great. I hope you like the article.
Well, I'm sure I will.
Well, I'd better get back to the old computer. Thanks for your help, Honey. It's been great. We should get together again sometime.
Sure.
Miss McCauley, how is the world of dog-eat-dog journalism? Eh?
Busy, busy. Give me a call. Tell me what you think.
Will do.
You leaking the clinic secrets to the press again, Dr. Opite?
Is that the pot calling the kettle black or what?
Yeah. Hey, look, I owe you an apology for dumping you in it over the Frank Hill thing. At least we got to see him squirm.
True.
Yeah, I'm surprised the man's got legs. He's such slime. How about we call it blood under the bridge?
Bygones, buddy. Anyway, you can't be all that bad. My mate Andrew thinks you're all right.
Yeah? Did he say so?
And that's one quarter where praise doesn't come lightly.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, any truth in the rumour that you three starting to look like one big happy family?
No. It's an optical illusion, mate.
No, they're both routine procedures, but I am a little concerned that you had a bad reaction to anaesthetic in Malaysia. I should really see your medical records before we proceed.
I'm very busy, Doctor. It's not going to be easy to reschedule.
Yes, well, not to worry. We'll sort it out.
We'd both be grateful.
Leave it to us.
Thank you.
Bye.
See.
Kirsty, have you been on to that hospital in Kuala Lumpur? I need those records urgently.
It's all arranged. They're faxing them.
Oh, good. Well, let me know when they get here.
Oh, I spoke to Central 2. They've got a modem link. We can use it any time we want.
For a price. If we had our own modem, we wouldn't need to bother Central.
Dr. Dodds. Excuse me, Dr. Dodds. What have you done about the Siatu'u boy?
Sorry?
Willie Siatu'u. What's the story?
So I've left it with Sam. It seemed better to keep it private. He knows the family. He'll handle it with tact, I'm sure.
Tact is not the first consideration. The boy's safety is.
Yes, I know. I'm keeping an eye on it.
Oh, you'd better be. Because if you and Sam aren't prepared to take this case to the proper authorities, I am.
Oh, that's nice.
So, what's happening?
I just had a phone call from Andrew.
Flight went okay?
Yeah, he says hello. You obviously made a big hit with him.
No, it was the whoopee cushion that did it. Have you heard from Honek?
No, why?
Oh, he's making cracks about happy families. It's all Andrew's fault.
Is it? I had a very interesting conversation with Carrie earlier.
Oh, she's the worst. She was grilling me about my intentions ages ago.
Did she now?
If we're not careful, they're going to have us locked up in suburbia before we know it.
A little team of rugby players out the back.
Oh, soccer.
You mowing lawns every Saturday morning.
I do not mow lawns.
You are supposed to be a bloke.
So, would you consider it?
What, marriage? Maybe. But you're the one that's going on about having kids.
Well, I guess we better do it then.
What?
Get married.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.